What's going on, everybody? I appreciate all of you that were hanging out and waiting. Let me switch the comments on. I forgot to turn that on. So we have a special live stream today. Two very good friends of mine in the community, Hillary and Yara. You may know them from some of Joey's streams. They pop up on the streams. Hillary from time to time does content. She doesn't do much content anymore, but the Bureau of Nerdy Fragrance Reviews. Some of you will be familiar with her channel. And they sent me a bunch of decants. I have not opened it. I saved it for this. We're going to dive into that in just a little bit. And for those of you watching the replay, make sure you like this stream/video replay, however you want to view it. And make sure you subscribe and turn on all notifications. So when I go live, you'll get notified and you can take part in the live chat. So, wow, we got a bunch of people quick, fast, and in a hurry. Yeah, we might as well go into the scent of the days. So I decided to rock with Spice Bomb Extreme. I don't know why it's not focusing. There we go. Spice Bomb Extreme from Victor and Rolf. I haven't worn it in quite some time. I was in the mood for it. I have 5 sprays on, 1 on each forearm, 3 around the neck. Plenty. Sweet, spicy, warm, cozy, cuddly. All the things you've heard about it on the internet. Admittedly, not everyone's a fan of this one, but most people are. Most people are. It's been hyped to heavenly shit by Michelle, for example. She keeps the hype alive on this one. But it is a damn good fragrance. I've had it for years. This is a tester bottle. You can see demonstration tester. I want to say this is like a 2018 bottle. Like I said, I've had it for years. I don't wear it all the time because I just have too many damn fragrances, as you guys hear me say all of the time. So let's see what everybody's wearing here in the chat. See, Kyler was first to show up. Glad to have you, Kyler. Yara and Hillz shout outs. I figure we have quite a bit of the mafia is going to show up for this stream, I would assume. That's a ton of decants. So I was just talking to Yara before it started. There's 15 decants that are blind with no labels on it, and that's not all of them. So there's more than 15 decants in here. That's wild. So yeah. What's going on, Duck? Rocking Mephisto. Big fan of that one. Ethan's rocking Evening Mystique. I hope you're enjoying it. Scent of the day, Fragrance Du Bois Amber Intense. I've never tried that one. I've heard good things about the house. I'm very limited on my experience with the house. Oolong Cha layered with Vico di Amalfi. I bet that smells great. Citrus overload for sure. What's going on, Stacks? How are you? Scent of the day, Tommy Bahama St. Kitts. At work, got my bottle with me. LOL. Dropping a 69. Yeah, definitely. Anybody from Cannoli Mafia, definitely drop a 69 in the chat. We may see Joey pop in at some point. I talked to Joey earlier today. He knows we're doing the live stream. Guerlain L'Homme Ideal Eau de Parfum. Beautiful sweet cherry almond. Luxador Royal Agar. Never tried that one. I have heard of it. I've just never tried it. L'Homme Ideal Cologne, another L'Homme Ideal flanker. Scott's in the house, rocking Bad Boy Cobalt. Okay, bunch of good stuff. We got 50 people so far. Let's see, get a few more of these real quick, and then we'll bring Yara in. Noel said, "What's up, Ross? I'm wearing Pete and Pedro King today, but it was wearing off, so I sprayed Cedrat Boisé on my right wrist. Hell yeah." Cardivan Vintage from Banana Republic, low key release. Lacoste L1212 Blonde, the newest flanker, the O Intense. It's good stuff. That's a damn good one. Yeah, and there's also a Hachivat X. Anthony wore it the other day. I'm assuming when Andrea was in Milan, she grabbed the bottle for him from the Nishane event that she went to. But yeah, there's X flankers to a bunch of them. Baronda. Okay, oh, jumped me ahead. Bois Imperial does the job. People tend to comment on it. That's for sure. Rick's rocking Gucci Guilty Black. Spirit of the Brave Intense. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Hillz is wearing nothing. Do that with the information as you wish. So I guess Hillz has now made it. We're going to bring Hillz and Yara on here in just a second. Volcanus with $10 super chat. Greetings, Ross and chat. Rocking Rose of No Man's Land. I've never tried that one from Barreto. Second Soul. We got a double up of that comment. All right, 10-4. Scent of the day, code EDP. Excellent choice. And vintage. So we'll go ahead and bring on the special guests. So, Yara, was that you typing that on her profile?
No, I wish.
So that's just her typing that?
No, it's just Hill, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, there you go. I
Yep.
highly doubt she's not actually wearing nothing since she's out of the house at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think Hill was wearing anything. Last I sniffed.
Yeah, but it's the way she said it.
I'm not wearing anything either.
It's like a joke outside.
Oh.
That's the way it's interpreted. I mean, you know what I mean? That's definitely some mafia humor right there. You know.
Sorry.
So,
Yeah. I get it now. Yeah.
for those of you not familiar, this is the lovely Yara.
Hello.
So she was very kind enough to send me these decants. Her and Hillary made me quite the lovely package. And is there some challenging stuff in here? That's the first thing I want to ask.
A little bit.
A little bit.
A
So
little
we've got some. This is an enthusiast package, is what you're trying to tell me.
A mix of everything, actually.
Okay. So not wearing a fragrance. So that answers the sin of the day question. We got several more people jumping in. Let's go ahead and cut this open. I'm not sure how long Hillz will be. She said, nope, I'm meeting with my parents quickly, then I'll be back. So we have quite a few. So I'm sure she'll be here for quite a few of the decants. But let's go ahead and get into this. I'm quite excited. For those of you that don't know, I've had these for a few days. I've been waiting to open this package till I could get live with these ladies. Good and Gather pomegranate fruit strips. All right, so first and foremost, we have some snacks.
Health snacks, yeah.
Oh, here's the third one. So we got 3 of those. I'll have to eat one of those while we're on the stream.
They're really good, yeah.
It's always nice when there's a personal note as well. I'll not read this out loud just in case, but I'm going to glance at it real quick. Oh, it's nothing bad.
Nope.
But yeah, we'll keep that between us anyways. All right, so by the way, that's serious. There's decants deep in the middle of this somewhere.
We really did it. Yeah.
Talk about care with packaging. Oh, wow. Very, very well packaged. Jesus Christ. Look at this, guys. So I just want to let all of you know, we're not going through every single one of these right now. Like I was telling Yara beforehand, we'd be here for hours and hours. So we have some labeled and some that are just numbered. I guess the fun would be in the numbered ones, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So that's going to be the ones we're going to do then. Say less.
I think there was like one that was loose that we forgot to pack, and then we just shoved it in.
There's nothing in here. No.
Well, okay.
Well, I don't see anything. So okay. I'm assuming you have the answer key as to what's what. So obviously it just makes sense to start with number 1 then, right?
All right, let's do it.
So those of you watching, you know I'm not a huge fan of test strips, but given the just massive amount of decants here, we have no choice, and we're going to work with this cardboard the best we can. I got to say, the combination of aromas that came out of this package is quite lovely. Very woodsy, a little fruity. There's like a just smorgasbord of notes hitting me all at once. Could be these too. You never know.
Could be, yeah.
Could be the fruity.
I'm hoping it's those.
Speaking of woodsy, this immediately hits me a little woodsy. There's a freshness to it though, but the caveat to that, because I may say that with a lot of these, is they always seem fresh on a test strip. Like I find the darker nuances kind of get hidden on the test strips most of the time.
Yeah, this one is more fresh though. Like it's
definitely got a pretty hefty freshness to it, and it even comes across a little herbaceous and green. This is actually quite nice. This is not the challenge. I'm sure there's challenges mixed in here somewhere, but I don't think this is challenging at all.
No.
This smells like something that will be a great daily wear for this season, springtime.
Yeah.
What are we working with here? I like this one.
Do you want me to just reveal what it is?
Yeah, let's go for it. What's number 1?
It's a discontinued one, unfortunately, from the Mugler.
Oh.
Their private line, the Les Exceptions from them, and it's called Over the Musk. And it is one of our favorite smells ever.
You get a bit of muskiness from it. I don't know if it's the purple elephant thing, where once you hear purple elephants, that's all you think about is purple elephants. I'm hearing musk, I'm seeing musk, now I'm smelling musk. You know,
it's Embret based. I think Embret seeds are the most prominent.
This is actually quite versatile, and it doesn't strike me as something super masculine or feminine either way. This is a perfectly walking the line unisex type of scent profile, at least on the test strip, I think. This is
Yeah.
actually quite nice. We started off pretty versatile here, I think.
Mhm. We're starting nice, and then
For
we'll
sure.
see. Yeah.
Scent of the day is A City on Fire from Imaginary Authors.
Good one. Yeah.
Yara, I repackaged them so there wasn't a solo one anymore. There you go.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, sorry.
So we sent some labeled that you could specifically requested. Yes, the Gallivants especially, and the rest for funsies. Well, that we had to start with the fun stuff, you know.
Exactly. Yeah.
This is actually quite addicting to smell. I like this one a lot. Move that to the side.
I don't usually do the compliment getter fragrances thingy, but it's one that keeps getting me compliments, especially at work. I've gotten at least 15 wearing. Like I wear it twice a week, if not more. Yeah.
Wow, yeah, because that was a pretty large. That looks like about half the bottle's missing. Quite large, quite the large dent.
And we have a backup of this.
Oh wow! So yeah,
Yeah.
I really like that one.
Yeah, we do love it. Yeah.
So if juice color is any indicator, I'm thinking this is a great springtime fragrance too. Number two is the very green juice. Let's see what we're working with here. Oh, wow. That smells like fresh cut grass immediately.
Mm-hmm.
This is like a tall, thick bush kind of being in the, like the green, the shrub
Yes.
type
Yes.
of thing.
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Nailed
Very
it.
woodsy, super realistic, like falling in a bush kind of smell. Wow. This is like photorealistic.
Yeah, it is.
Wow. For the experience, phenomenal. Wearability, I'm not sure. I don't know
it's not an
I would
everyday.
want to smell like all day.
No.
This is like I just mowed the lawn, tripped, and fell into the bush by the garden. As weird as that sounds, that's immediately what I'm thinking. It's that photorealistic. What is this? Do you get the pine needles? I mean, as herbaceously green as it gets, Hillz.
Yeah. It has black currant in it as well.
Really? I don't really. It doesn't distinctively jump out on the paper to me, but it's very, very, very green, earthy, and woodsy. Look at that bottle.
Yeah, it's Enchanted Forest by the Vagabond Prince. Have you heard of it?
Makes sense. No.
Yeah.
No.
I was waiting for you to drop the forest bomb, but you did.
Well, because I mean, it replicates it easily, but all I can think of is who this is perfect for is Joey. Because this is Joey's style. Woods, the outdoors, in the trees. This is a Joey cannoli scent right here.
Absolutely, yeah.
I could see him loving this. Has he smelled? Do you know if he's tried this?
I believe so. I think he did smell it, and he did like it. Yeah.
This is great. This is a great olfactive experience because it's so authentic. Like the name makes complete sense.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah. Speaking of the mafia humor, like a well-trimmed bush. Here we go. I like that bush smell. There we go. Yeah. Where's Joey when you need him? This is actually fantastic. Wow, is all I can really say. Like the only thing is, I don't know if I would want to wear that all day. Like I could see for an hour enjoying it and then getting kind of sick of it.
Yeah.
What's your wearing
experience? It does develop though. It does. It changes when you wear it, and especially if there's like wind and if it's a bit cool out, it's lovely.
Yeah, I could see that being a little cloying if it's really high heat outside, like very humid. I can see that not being good for that, but a cool, crisp day.
Yeah.
Definitely comes across like that would be ideal. Yeah. So who wears that one more often, you or Hillz?
Well, it was Hillary's favorite, but we don't wear it too often. Especially that I don't know if they still make it. I'm not sure, but we alternate. It depends on the mood. It's a mood fragrance for sure.
According to Hillz, I'm 2 for 2 so far.
Yeah,
that's good. They need a fragrance called Well Trimmed Bush. Sniff the bush, embrace the bush.
Oh my God.
I knew when I was gonna say the word bush, it was gonna spark this shit. I knew it, you know. All right, so number 3, clear color juice. So that could be tricky. It could be anything. There's no dye. At least it doesn't look heavily dyed.
I think you'll like that one.
This is floral and musky out in the air.
Okay.
This is different. It doesn't remind me of anything.
No.
I get fresh, but there's like a thickness to the aroma. Like it, trying to figure out the best way to describe this. There's an odd note here that's I don't really get often.
Ginger, maybe?
No, it's I mean, I'm not saying there's not ginger. Clearly, you wouldn't say that if there wasn't ginger, probably. Yeah. But I don't know, on the way on it is on the paper, it's not a creamy ginger, and it's not a super bright smell either. But it is a little spicy.
Yeah, it's spicy and woody for sure.
On skin, it would definitely jump out more because I love a good ginger note.
Yeah.
One of my personal favorites is Serge Lutens 5 O'Clock au Gingembre. Big fan.
Oh, that's a great one.
Big fan of that one.
Too.
This is getting better by the moment. Very spicy. It's crisp. The woods are really coming out. What type of wood is this?
I think there's a couple of types of cedar wood, and there's sandalwood.
Cedar too, because I wasn't going to say sandalwood because it doesn't come across really creamy. Because I would think ginger sandalwood combo would probably come out pretty creamy, but it depends on the type of each of those at the same time. So this is nice though.
It is really nice, yeah. Do you want to know what it is?
It's got a sensual nature to it. Like it's very soothing.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely. Ginger does that, and there's cardamom in there as well.
That makes sense on some of the spice I'm getting for sure.
Yeah.
This is more of a laid back evening type of aroma is the vibe I'm getting from it.
Yeah.
Damn. Y'all just put a bunch of great fragrances in here. These are all good so far. All really good. The last one's very situational though. Mm-hmm. It strikes me as quite the storytelling aroma because it's so realistic.
It is, yeah.
Shrubbery, you know? Oh, here we go. Winchwood is what it's trying to emulate, I believe. Let's see. It makes me think of varnish. That makes sense. Makes sense. Here we go. Noelle's got a question for you, Yara. Which mainstream fragrance designer or niche that is hyped are you a fan of? Maybe one that you believe earns its hype. That's an interesting question because I know that household's quite niche.
Well, I like the designers. I don't care, but
because I know Hillz is very niche. So.
Hill gets a headache from some aroma chemicals. Yeah. But I don't. So
same.
I like, oh my God, don't hate me. Don't get canceled. I do like Aventus.
Oh, why would I get canceled for that? This is a channel where 2/3 of my audience is cheapies.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, and I also like the First Instinct. Is it blue?
Ooh, that's my favorite to wear to the gym.
I love it so much.
That's my favorite gym fragrance because it's like 3 hours and it's gone, but it smells great.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah. And Armani Code, the original, for sure. Yep.
We like a lot of the same designer fragrances, y'all, for sure. Yeah, you hit the heart when you say First Instinct blue. It's my favorite in that line because I wear it so much. It's very shower gel and green and everything. It's like it's the poster child for what a blue fragrance should smell like, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
It smells cheap, but it smells good cheap.
Mm-hmm.
This is getting much more woodsy. The spice is toning down greatly.
This is from the same brand, by the way. And this one is Base Solo.
What's it called?
Base Solo? Like Base
Solo.
Yeah.
That's an interesting name. That makes sense on the chill vibe, though, because usually bassists are usually pretty laid back.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I also had a text, and I know it was a text because my watch went off too. Let's see if we got. This is spectacular, indeed. That's George, by the way.
No.
So we got some advertising materials that I had made, and he just checked them out. A buddy of mine created some commercials for all the Z Creator stuff. We're about to do some more advertising.
Oh, cool.
Because as everybody saw, The packaging got nominated for one of the Fragrance Foundation awards and everything. It was of the Immortals. So we do a little advertising behind it. So it's exciting stuff. You know,
It is.
This is the stuff we've been kind of teasing about the last couple of weeks. Fragrance Foundation, they had told George not to say anything until the luncheon happened with the public nominations and everything. So we've been knowing for like 6 weeks.
Oh, I'm so happy for you.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really happy, more so for Zaharoff to get the recognition, because it was up there with Prada, Jean-Paul Gaultier, like all the nominations are all these big names, and then Zaharoff. You know,
That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I love George.
Okay, so a peach colored juice for number 4.
Okay.
We've got some potential here. This one has my intrigue. This is funny. Hi, George. That's great. So right now we're live with Yara talking to you on the phone.
Hi, George.
No, they can't hear you. I'm on my phone. Yara says hi. All right, Georgia. We'll talk about the stuff after. All right. I will. Bye. George sends his love to everyone. Yeah. He loves the materials. He did the stuff that Nathan made for us. He just wanted to talk about it. I just sent it over his way. So that's what that was. So now back to the fragrance.
All right. Oh, it was number 4, right? Yeah.
Yeah, number 4. So that's familiar. That smells familiar.
Mm-hmm.
That smells very familiar. Let me give it a second. It's still super fresh. None of the nuances are coming through yet. Let me give it a second.
Yeah. Yeah.
Catch up on some comments. I'm going to let that hang out for a second. Aventus wins again. Suck it, brokies. Leave it to Rick. Suck it, brokies. Jesus Christ. Armani Code. First Instinct's a great line. Very respectable. And the Extreme is definitely my favorite.
Oh, I haven't smelled the Extreme.
So Marcus says, Rick, I have it. Don't love it. And Rick said, you're not spraying it right.
He's not wrong.
Oh, my God. Leave it to Rick. Everyone who likes the video gets a high five. Thank you, Noel. I appreciate that. For people that don't know, Yara has an amazing singing voice, like an angel that smells like Aventus.
Well, I don't always smell like Aventus, but thank you.
But when I sing, I smell like Aventus.
But yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad I gave that a second, because it's totally different from when I first sniffed the paper. I feel like I know what this is.
All right. What do you think it is?
Extremely familiar. It reminds me of kind of the style of Untamed perfumes, the way those are done. Extremely high quality oils. There's kind of a by the creek feel with some florals and some fruits, the way this is coming across.
Okay.
This definitely has a little bit of a feminine tone to it.
I can see that, yeah.
A little powdery. This is lovely. This is my kind of feminine leaning fragrance. I got a bunch of stuff that, typical guy would say I smell like his girlfriend, whatever. Because that floral, not every guy's confident to wear florals. I love wearing florals. This jumps out as almost like a peach type of fruitiness to it. I don't know if that's what's in here, but it kind of comes across that way on the paper. Am I anywhere in the realm of what's actually in this fragrance?
I don't believe so, but there's orange.
It's coming across. There's some kind of fruitiness there.
There's cacao, I think, and vanilla.
I don't get a ton of that. Not on here anyways.
Does it remind you a little bit of Fève Delicieuse from Dior?
That might be why it's so damn familiar. What is this?
It's vanilla diorama from
Dior. Okay. Yeah, I've never smelled this before.
I like this better than Fève.
It's getting very creamy very quickly. Very quickly.
It's powdery a little bit.
It's definitely powdery and creamy as it's settling, but at the top there was like this fruitiness to it. I guess like a creamy orange. I was thinking
orange
peach.
and lemon. Yeah.
I was thinking peach, but apparently it's orange. But this is very lovely.
I can smell it now that you say it.
Purple elephants, I'm telling you. Once you hear
it. Oh my God.
You know?
Yeah.
It's just the way it's blended. It kind of comes across that way. But this is very, very lovely. This, again, delectable but sensual. Not a sickeningly sweet type of sweet.
No.
Damn, this is really nice.
Yeah. And it's soft. It wears soft.
Yeah.
Like, even if you like spray a lot of it, it wouldn't be too much.
It's not an overwhelming, cloying type of fragrance.
No.
This is definitely a less is more scent profile to me, though.
Yeah.
This is one I would think you would want to leave room for discovery. You don't want to just hit somebody in the face with it.
Yeah, exactly.
This is beautiful. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is the most sensual fragrance we've smelled so far.
Yeah, for sure.
It was lovely. Wow, quite the variety. Nothing even close to being similar to one another. Like there's not even the same vibe anywhere so far.
Okay. Okay.
No, what were you gonna say?
You spoke too soon. Number 5 is gonna be different.
Okay, good. I literally just grabbed it. Perfect time, man.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Okay, so this is more of a yellowish color juice. I mean, I know it's irrelevant when they cut with the dye, but usually they try to go closer to the scent most of the time anyways. They try to walk the scent profile line with the color they dye the juice. That's why I'm making it a point to check it every time.
Depending on the brand, though, so.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, I know y'all sent a bunch of really good stuff. I mean, this isn't Abercrombie and Fitch fragrances or anything. Out in the air, definitely got some spice right away. Oh, wow. Totally different once I put the test strip to my nose. I mean, different. Fresh, sensual, something else. Oh, that's an interesting question. Typically, it depends on the climate I'm in. When I was in the South, it was obviously much more on the fresh side because it's humid year round. Whereas now that I'm in the mountains, like there's still snow on the ground today. It was in the 30s again. It snowed 2 days ago and last night. Typically, I lean towards the spices, dense florals, and booze this time of year here in this climate because it's a drier, colder climate. So I would say more along the lines of daytime, spring, and fall is kind of been my go-to, and even more so like stuff most people would gear for fall evenings, the warm ambery fragrances that have that spice to them.
Right.
That's kind of been the vibe for me the last couple of months. So it kind of changes with the seasons in my setting. So it's not really one thing. Obviously, I like blue fragrances and all that good stuff, but I really like more variety than people even realize because I kind of get pigeonholed into one thing. If I do a lot of viewer-specific videos that are geared around maybe cheapies or blues or the mass appeal and stuff, which I do thoroughly enjoy, I kind of get pigeonholed into, oh, that must be his main thing. That's what he likes. When I like quite the variety, actually. This is super different. It smells like a different, almost like a rosewood kind of smell. It's a weird wood type of smell that I'm getting.
There's rose in it. Yeah.
It's definitely a little powdery. It's a thicker rose though. It's definitely not. I could be walking on a plank here, but it definitely doesn't come across like a fresh Turkish rose. It's very rich, thick. If it is rose, I mean, you're saying it's rose, but floral, but very woodsy. Like I'm getting this weird wood. Again, it could be this cardboard paper, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
This one's a little difficult to pick up the nuance of what I really think it could be. The accords, though, it comes across woodsy, thick, a little like robust, if that makes any sense. It's a very thick aroma.
It is pretty.
I'm not a huge fan of this one.
Have you ever been to
a feminine for me, honestly?
Really? Oh, yeah. Okay.
On paper.
Have you been to a hookah bar before, or like a shisha lounge or something?
I have not.
This kind of reminds me of like the smell of hookah in a way, and then some.
Is there tobacco in here?
No, there's apple.
Because I don't smell that.
No.
There's what?
There's apple and there's a bunch of rose. like Turkish rose and Bulgarian rose, I
There
think.
is Turkish rose. Okay,
Yeah.
because Bulgarian makes more sense because that's why I was like, this, I don't think this is Turkish because it's not fresh. It's very thick.
It's it's really well done though, where you can't pinpoint everything. Do you want me to just tell you what it is?
Yeah, please. I'm racking my brain here.
This is the Promise
Oh,
by
wow.
Frederick Bell.
From Frederick Mall.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I'm limited with my experience with the house. Just Musk Ravager, Carnal Flower, Vetiver Extraordinaire. Those are the three that I've tried. Kind of the mainstream ones, I guess you could say.
The mainstream and not Portrait of a Lady?
I've never tried Portrait of a Lady. No.
Okay.
Yeah, this isn't my thing. Not at all. This particular scent, it doesn't smell bad. It just doesn't smell like something I would wear. Very thick. Very thick. So far, it's the only one I don't really care for.
Yeah. It's difficult. It's a difficult smell, I think.
Portrait of a Lady and I don't get along.
I do like it, though.
What's going on, Rob? Bria, good to see you. Eric, glad you could join. My bad. Oh, that's a previous conversation, apparently. Oh, wow. Yeah, I got behind on the comments, but that's okay. I just tried my first Frederick Mall. French Lover is phenomenal. Have you tried that, Yara?
Yeah. I used to have a small bottle of it. It's amazing. Yeah. It's very, I think galbanum is the most prominent note that I get from it. Yeah. It's very green. Like,
I was about to say, would you relate it to anything like maybe a Beach Hut Man? Because it's very prominent in Beach Hut Man too. That's the first thing that came to mind when you said a lot of galbanum.
Maybe same family, but no, it's like more like a green pepper kind of smell as well because of how green it is.
Well, I bet I would like that.
I think you would love it.
Something I would love. Green and spicy. Oh yeah. That's my jam this time of year. Green and spicy. That's spring for me. No matter how thick, heavy, fresh, whatever. Green and spicy. That's my jam for spring. Yeah, that sounds phenomenal.
Right. Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna need to try that one. What's it called again? Let me see. French Lover.
French Lover. Yeah.
I need to remember that. Here we have number 6. It is a clear color juice.
Okay. Okay.
So I love that Hillz is hanging out in the chat, but Hillz, how far away from home are you? I'd love to get you on camera.
I'm sorry.
Ooh. This is very fresh and spicy, and even this may sound strange, but it comes across a little incensey, maybe a little smoky.
Probably, yeah. Powdery. I think powder is what I get.
Definitely a little powdery, but it kind of has this subtle incense, smoky undertone. Is it like a Gaiac wood or anything in here?
Let me double check. There's iris. I don't see any Gaiac wood. I don't know. They don't usually list everything, or
yeah, because there's this, again, test strip.
Yeah,
but it kind of comes across a little smoky on the paper. Very fresh and spicy, a little familiar. It's dry. It's a dry aroma.
Mm-hmm.
This is my kind of thing. Comes across very dry, woody, and fresh and spicy.
I did sneak it in there because I thought,
yeah, this is my kind of jam right here. Well, what is this? This is nice. This is really nice.
You may have smelt it in the past.
It's super familiar. Is there nutmeg in here? It's wow. That I don't get tobacco at all. I don't get tobacco at all. On skin, I don't like the Dreamer. I gave my bottle away. On paper, it smells great.
Yeah, yeah. Hillz hates that one.
On skin, I don't like it.
Yeah.
I had a 50 ml I gave away like 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, something like that.
It kind of smells like baby wipes or baby powder on skin.
It smells so much better to me on paper than it does on skin. It smells great right now on paper. I've never been a fan of it. When I worked at Mercedes, we had a partner system. Like the days off during the week was Tuesday and Wednesday. So if I was off on Tuesday, my partner who sat next to me was off on Wednesday. So Louis, which is his name, this is his signature scent.
Oh, okay.
I would smell this on him, and it smelled fine. It smelled great on him and his son, who was a porter, the younger guys that take the cars around and handle the lot inventory. The younger guy job that's not in sales, basically.
Right.
he would wear it too. 18, 19-year-old wearing this fragrance. So the two of them, I used to smell it every day, basically. So I'm very familiar with it, but I've never smelled it on a test strip. That's why I could not pick this out of a lineup. If I would have smelled it on skin, it would have been super familiar.
Yeah.
It smells great on paper. On skin, I know it's a pass because I gave my bottle away. I had a bottle.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an interesting one that you snuck in here.
Yeah, I thought I'd just, bring it down a little bit after the promise. And
So Noel, no, thank you. I'm definitely not a fan of it on my skin. I don't like it on the skin. I tried to like it.
There are two different versions of it. I think there's like the old vintage one, and this is the new one, which doesn't contain tobacco, I don't think. I think it's more like orange blossomy iris.
Yeah, because the version I have, the bottle was from like 2016, 2017, something like that, which isn't really vintage. It's a newer formula. So probably the same as this. It's nice on paper. That's for sure. Kind of surprised. Let's get caught up. I know we got behind quick on these. Let's see. Dreamer, I hate. Randy, I assumed if I'm not a fan of it, you're not a fan of it, because you and I tend to kind of align with taste pretty often. We have Skells in the house. Ross, Yara, and Hillz. Any other assorted fragrance nerds? Peace. Third day, Hibiscus Magia from Maison Crivelli. That's a great house.
Oh, yeah, I've tried that one.
Allie said, where is Hillz, damn it? MIA. She went AWOL on us. It's just me and Yara right now.
On the way home.
Yeah, she's been in the chat, Allie. If you scroll up a little bit, you'll see her. She's been kind of sniffing along with us, talking about the fragrances. Oh, look, here you go.
Yeah, sorry, you're stuck
in Paris and coming back as quickly as possible. Yeah. The Dreamer is one of the biggest lies in the fragrance community. There you go. On board, Polo Blue Parfum, new bottle. Ooh, 4.2 ounce for $76. That's a great price. I'm a big fan of that one. Where is OOLD? I'm assuming old.
Tltg?
What were you going to say, Yara?
Oh, sorry. I'm just asking if there's a new Lamal one, because he said.
Lamal Elixir is coming. That's the new one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what's on board then?
On board is kind of boring. It's basic. It's amber, a little aquatic, fresh. I have a decant of it. It's not full bottle worthy for me. For the price he paid for it, it's fine. It smells good.
Right.
But it's one of my least favorite versions of Lamal. They got a ton of flankers. Not all of them can be a winner. You know?
So many. There's so much.
For sure.
Yeah.
Great to see you as well, Allie. Let's move on to lucky number 7, shall we?
Yeah, let's go.
A yellowish colored juice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, number 7. Three good sprays. So I'm thinking it's one of two. It's pomegranate, passion fruit type of smell, maybe dragon fruit, something along those lines, one of those types of fruits.
Yeah.
That's clear as day, like out in the air. That's what it smells like. Oh, wow. Yeah, big time. This is a very juicy scent profile. Super juicy. It smells, I'm not sure which one it is, but it's one of those. It's one of those. Pomegranate.
You missed one. Okay, so it's. Do you want me just to tell you what?
I mean, you can. Yeah. So, let me just put it out. It's super juicy and fruity, and not like apple and stuff like that. It's one of those like exotic fruits.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Hit me with
Depending on where you live. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's.
What the hell is this? It's getting a little spicy too as it settles.
There's mint in it. I guess that's where the spice is coming from. But
What's
the fruit is mango.
Really?
Yeah.
It smells more like a passion fruit or a dragon fruit or something like that.
Oh, God. It's like a green mango, I think.
It is getting very green though. It's funny that you say that. Could be the mint, could be the combination with the mango, but it's getting very green. It's very fruity, sweet, juicy, and it's getting green and a little spicy as it settles. This is super, super nice.
Yay.
This is super nice. This is a fun fragrance. This is a very fun fragrance. Very casual.
Yeah.
Nothing serious here. Maybe a little too on skin. It might not be as sweet as it is on paper, but I could see this being a little too sweet for high humidity, but like a mild day. This is probably a great wear. What is it? What is it?
It's called Mango Thai Lime by Joe Loves.
I've never heard of that fragrance
So-
or that brand.
So Joe Malone, you know
Mhm.
Joe Malone, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
of course, yeah.
So she has her own brand because I think L'Oreal or something bought the other brand, and then this is her brand. Yeah.
This is getting better and better as it settles.
Yeah.
By the moment, this is so good. This is the best fragrance of the 7 so far. For sure.
Really? Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, a fun fragrance. It goes a long way with me because I have more casual days than anything else. This at this point in my life, so I like the fun fragrances. It's a nice change of pace.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
This is really, really good. So, wasn't planning on spraying anything on skin, but I got to give one spray.
Do it. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna put this. Ooh, it's even fresher. So I'm not sure if it's similar sweetness to Mula Mula Duck. I don't have any experience with Mula Mula. On average, Joe's in the house. Let's see. I have Ricky Tomatoes in the house. Massive storm heading our way. Oh, damn. Hunker down, Allie.
Yeah.
I really like the new Pasha. Anyone tried the new Prada? Not yet, but. Oh, it's much more zesty and spicy on skin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's got a sharpness to it. It's not
The
as,
lime.
I mean, it's still juicy, but it's not as juicy and fresh as it was on the paper.
It smells like a fruit shop or like a fruit and vegetable shop.
It's like walking down produce.
Yeah, exactly.
Very much walking down the produce aisle.
Yeah.
This is great. This is great. I'm gonna need a bottle of this one.
Yeah, and they're not expensive at all, I think.
What's it called again? Mango what?
Mango Thai Lime.
Mango Thai Lime.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming lime is in here.
Mm-hmm. That's the green with the mint. There's mint in this too.
This is phenomenal. Yeah, I'm definitely. Where's a pen? Absolutely.
I'll send you the list later.
Joe Low is the brand?
Joe Loves, Love.
Joe Loves.
Yeah.
Joe Loves Mango Thai Lime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm getting a bottle of that. I wanted to make sure I write it down. That's phenomenal. Holy shit, I'm going to be sniffing this the rest of the day. That's great. I'm glad you threw that one in there. That's great.
Oh, no. Okay.
Damn. So quite the variety here. I mean, we're 7 fragrances through, and I mean, we only got 4 more in the mystery bag. It goes to 11. We'll do all 11. And that's definitely the one.
Wait, there's 11? I think there's 15, Ross.
There's to number 11 in the bag. I got number 8 in my hand, and then 9, 10, 11's right here.
Check the other bag.
The other bag must have some numbered ones too.
Whoops.
It does. 12, 13, 14, and 15 are all right
there. You go. Yep.
BDLD's in the house.
Hey, Joe.
I want to buy a Virtus today, Ross. Which one? So Vanilla Oud is phenomenal. I haven't tried any of the other ones yet, but Vanilla Oud is one of the best fragrances I've ever put my nose on. It is phenomenal. Very saffron, spicy, animalistic. The oud's a little funky. Obviously, the vanilla's on the creamy side. A lot of spices. It's very nuanced, and it's a strong sillage that'll make you want more and more and more. It's a very addictive smell, even for the wearer, let alone those around you. I fell in love with it the first time I smelled it on Justin, and it went like every bit of 14, 15 hours on his skin because we were together all day, and then we filmed at like 1 a.m. in my hotel room that night. And when I opened the door and he walked by me, it was like I asked him, did you just spray it again? He's like, nope, that's still the same spray as from 9 a.m. And it was like 1 o'clock that night. Yeah, it was.
What's it called?
It's called Virtus Vanilla Oud.
Oh, okay, Vanilla. Oh, I've heard you talk about this.
Phenomenal. Yeah, I've been singing its praises.
Yeah,
it's amazing. Yeah, that's the one, Spencer.
Can we like sample it or anywhere or do they?
Max Aroma does decants, but the thing is, it keeps running out of anytime anybody gets a stock of it, I don't think they get a lot of bottles because they sell out like within an hour.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, and I'm not going to sit here and say me and Justin are fully responsible for that. I'm not going to sit here and act like we just sell fragrances out, but I'm sure we contribute because we've been singing praises of it for a couple of months now.
Yeah.
But it is worthy of the experience. It's phenomenal. And the feedback I've gotten from viewers that have gotten their hands on it, it's been, wow, you were right. This is amazing.
Right.
It's absolutely worth experiencing. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance.
Are you going to bring it on?
I am.
Okay.
It's been requested. There's a bunch of people that have asked me to bring. I'm bringing probably a dozen or so bottles. I'm going to do a check bag like I usually do when I go to Chicago, because I'm going to bring some lighting and stuff like that to film content. Because it's a rare opportunity for me to film content with a lot of people that are going to be here, obviously. So I'm going to bring a bunch of stuff. I'm going to bring a bunch of decants, but I'm going to have a bunch of bottles with me too.
Oh, that's exciting.
And that's one of them that I have to bring.
I'm going to have to smell that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
You're absolutely going to have to smell it. Hell, I might even wear it to the party. I wanted to wear Overture Man. I'm between those two because I'm still going to bring Evening Mystique, but I was like, it's too easy for me to wear my fragrance. I need to wear something else.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, because that's the obvious choice, because I was talking to Joe for a little bit on his stream, Unaverage Joe. And I was like, I was debating on that, but I should wear something that my wife's not a fan of that I love. That's where I came up with Overture Man. Because how often am I going to go to something that I would consider a special occasion where I'm not going to be with her? Because that's a special occasion fragrance, and I'm not going to be with her for this. So that's why I'm kind of leaning towards Amouage Overture Man. Did I spray this yet? I did not.
I don't know.
Number 8. I started rambling.
Oh, God. All right. Just be careful with that one.
Oh, wow. It just popped out.
Oh, no.
Part, yeah, just.
Oh, no.
It won't spray. Yeah, look. Popped out.
This never happened.
Yeah, it popped out.
What
it's
the
all
hell?
over my finger. My finger's drenched. I don't know.
Oh, smell your finger.
Ooh, this one's a little animalistic.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, God.
No, there's no reason to apologize. It happens, you know.
I think that's.
I don't need the test strip.
No. That's one of the more challenging ones.
This one's spicy and animalistic. Smells like a lot of leather.
Yep, nailed it. Yeah.
It's an edgy, like a rawhide kind of leather smell. Now, this is something that you could wear to the cannoli prom. This is a standout special occasion fragrance. This falls into literally what we were just talking about. It looks weird that I'm doing this, right? I'm just sniffing my finger. It looks weird, right?
That's fine. I mean,
of course, it's that one that got on his skin. Yeah. I mean, hey, I like this kind of stuff, though. It just looks weird that I'm sniffing my finger. Feel like I should be laughing like Beavis and Butthead. Yeah, this is very leather dominant. What fragrance is this? This is something I could really get down with.
Really? Oh,
spicy and animalistic. Yeah.
It's, oh my God.
Oh, I've seen that bottle before.
Oh, that's House of Matriarch. It's called, oh my God, I'm so bad at this.
I want to say I've seen Hillz talk about this before on a stream.
So, no, well, Hillz has talked about the longing, which is something.
Yeah, but the house in general, I think.
Oh, the house.
Yeah, maybe not this fragrance exactly, but that bottle's so familiar.
Yeah, no, they all have the same bottles. This one is called Destrier, which is like a horse-based smell, kind of. So it's leather and hay. And
I was about to say, is there hay in here because it's very dry?
Yeah, it's like the most realistic leather that I've smelled, probably. Like
it's definitely got like a brand new pair of leather boots.
Yeah,
type of leather.
Smells like a horse saddle.
Now, I could say that would be the obvious thing, but I haven't been around horses enough to be like, oh, this smells like a saddle, but I could believe it, you know?
Yeah, picture a horse saddle. That's what it smells like.
This is damn good, though. This is damn good. I'm kind of glad this one went on skin. I'm really getting the story here. This is something I would definitely wear.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, this is a fall winter type of daytime scent for me. Like go and have lunch. Yeah. Going to a get together with the in-laws, because I always wear something that kind of stands out when we visit, because we're going to our in-laws for Easter actually. So I got to pick out something that's out of
Ooh.
the norm because my mother-in-law is all into it. First thing she
Oh,
wants
really?
to do, and my sister-in-law, the first thing they want to do is sniff me to see what I'm wearing.
That's awesome. My in-laws
Because
are
I always smell phenomenal, according to them, which that's the goal, right? I always want to smell phenomenal.
awesome.
But it's very intentional. I always wear something that's not like something I'll reach for every day, something special.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
This is
think this
something I'll
one
do for that.
this is a little bit of like a naughty smell to me though, with that leather.
That's what it's funny you say that. This George would like this. George
Yeah.
likes these types of things.
I'm sure
The
he'd
naughty
appreciate it.
fragrances, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
If someone just came on the stream right now, what about me sniffing my finger? Probably. Finger, two in the pink, one in the stink. There we go. Here comes the mafia humor. For sure. Look, Beavis and Butthead laugh. We got a little bit of everything here. It's a supernatural perfume house. Hillz, have you talked about a different one on stream before? Because I want to say I've seen that bottle in your hand before. Maybe not that exact fragrance, but that house's bottle.
Yeah. So Hillz has talked about the longing from this brand. I have had their bottles for years because I don't know. I had a House of Matriarch phase, so I collected their bottles. But yeah, the one that you've seen Hillz talk about is the longing. We should have sent you that. I don't know why we didn't. Damn it.
It's all good. Oh wow,
We can take it next week. Ooh. Okay.
This has got some real potential, guys. This is super dark.
Yep.
I mean, naturally, you would think it's going to be a very heavy fragrance, right? Being that dark, it looks like taric almost. Like it's darker than an amber tone. Oh, wow. It's like staining the paper. Yeah, I wouldn't spray this one on clothing. Not light color.
No, don't do that.
Got a little bit of a cola smell out in the air.
Yes. Oh, my God. Yes.
Very much on paper. Oh, yeah. But, guys, not creation-y.
Oh, no.
Absolutely not. Definitely not that kind. It doesn't smell like ice cream's involved, like a Coke float. It doesn't smell like that.
Like how?
Very much a cola vibe, though.
You're nailing it. Yeah. Maybe ginger ale, I guess. Or
that
something.
Makes a lot more sense. Yeah. Ooh, this is nice. This is very different. This is probably the most unique of the group. Because a lot of the other stuff is scent profiles I typically enjoy.
Yep.
For the most part, like 85% of
minus the promise.
I would wear for sure. Yeah. Whereas this, it's even getting a little spicy.
Yeah.
It's like a spiced cola, ginger ale, like you were saying.
Or root beer, as Hill said. Yeah. Fizzy.
Yeah, this is kind of a fun fragrance, but not a youthfully fun fragrance.
No.
Like the adult version of the fun fragrance, I guess, is how I would put this. Almost like a little bit of a licorice vibe to it, too.
Oh, interesting. Licorice.
What are we working with here? This one's quite interesting.
This one's called Pop.
Oh, damn. Well, that explains the cola vibe.
Yeah, you said cola, and I was like, yeah.
Nailed it.
It's called from the brand called Suga, so TSVGA, I think. And he was he's a YouTube fragrance reviewer thingy. I have an opinion on him, but unfortunately his fragrances smell great.
Yeah, this is phenomenal. It's getting much more spicy. Hill says I get root beer and cigar ash. That makes complete sense.
Yeah.
She said I freaking love it. How did the fragrances we sent you compare to what you expected from us? This is actually along the lines of what I was expecting. Because I know y'all were on a mission. Because this is obviously none of you know this, but this has been in the works for a while.
Yep.
Hillz and I talked about this. The first time we talked about it was after she was on stream with me towards the tail end when I had her and Rudy on right before I had shut it down, which was months ago. That was around the first time this topic came up of doing this. This is really, really freaking good. This is like I said, a fun fragrance for adults.
Oh, yeah.
Old, fully fun. There you go, Scales.
What Scales said, yeah.
Didn't Crazy Uncle Joe fight Corn Pop? Pop, wasn't it made by my twin, Justin Timberlake?
Oh, no.
This is actually quite nice. Now, wearability, I don't know. I really don't know. I'd have to spend some time with it on skin, but this goes back to like how number 2 was a beautiful olfactive experience that, you know, cutting the grass and falling into a shrub, the bush fragrance, as it said.
The bush, yeah.
Forest, which has gotten even better. Ooh.
Yeah, I told you it changes in the
Oh, wow. It's much smoother.
Yeah.
It's not as earthy anymore.
The black currant comes out.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's smoothed over quite a bit. It's not super bitter, but it smells much more leafy now. It's not as earthy and woodsy. It's more leafy. Like it's actually gotten fresher. Yeah, that's actually phenomenal. But I would put them kind of not in the same scent profile category, but as far as wearability, like I'm not sure how often I would want to reach for it, but it's a pleasure to smell.
Yeah.
At the same time,
it's like a mood. Like
it's definitely a mood.
Yeah,
I agree with that completely. So we'll go through the first bag, I think, and then we'll just cut up for a little bit because we're about to hit the hour mark. So 2 more. We'll do 2 more, and maybe we'll do a part 2 to this with the other bag.
Right, sounds good. Yeah, we can do it
we could do it in Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll bring this pack with me. Let me put that right there so it's in view.
Perfect.
And when I go to packing, I'll bring that with me, and we can do that. We can do a live stream at the hotel or at George's house or something like that.
Perfect.
What day are y'all coming in?
We are driving on Friday. Like, so we're leaving around like 7 a.m.
So y'all are getting in kind of early evening. How far away are y'all from Chicago?
Like 7 hours away, maybe.
Oh yeah, so afternoon, early evening.
Yeah.
Friday. Yeah. So depending on how y'all feel, Friday is going to be a great day, great evening to do content.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Saturdays.
Friday evening. Yeah.
Yeah, because I get in on Thursday midday.
Okay.
Probably going to go to the office and make some samples and stuff. Probably do a couple rounds of mine, couple rounds of Justin's, because for those of you that didn't know, Zed Creator samples are now available on the Zaharoff website, and we've been blowing through samples. So that's why I'm going a little early so I can get some work done. I don't like leaving everything on George, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make some samples, and then whoever is there Thursday evening, I don't know who all is gonna make it that early. We can do some content, and then Friday, when you and Hillz get there, we have to do some content.
Absolutely, yeah, yeah.
So I know Mark and Carla is gonna be there already, so I know I could film with them Thursday for sure.
That's awesome. Oh, I'm so jealous. Okay.
So here we go. I think Joey's coming Thursday now too. Number 10. So I think Joey and Juju are coming. So I might be able to get them to do a video Thursday night too.
Oh, that's gonna be great.
Yeah. That's the thing. Everybody, wow, it popped out on this one too.
What the heck? I mean,
it smells phenomenal too.
Oh no, my God.
Yeah, look, it popped out.
What?
Damn.
Well, I mean, you can use it as a dabber now. Just
now just dab it. I did get some on the paper though.
All right, which one was that? Okay.
Ooh, this one's very easy going. Very. It's a little fruity. More citrus fruity than sweet fruity. I get a lot of citrus from this.
I think there's bergamot and
I get a lot of citrus.
This is one of mine that Hillz is not super crazy about, but
really, this smells really good on paper.
It smells great.
It's kind of mouth-watering. It's almost got a little bit of that kind of tartness to it.
Coffee, cardamom.
I don't get coffee, not yet. Anyways, not on here. Well, I mean, let's dab a little bit on the hand.
Yeah,
let's do that because I don't think the coffee is going to come out on the test strip because I'm not getting any. Like, there's no dark nuance. I'm getting freshness and fruity.
Yeah, it's not like drinkable coffee. It's not like espresso.
Oh no, this is coffee bean coffee. Yeah. I get it now right away. Yeah, this is dry roasted coffee bean.
Yeah,
it was more mouthwatering on the paper. Just goes to show, guys. Night and day difference in storytelling here versus this test strip. I hate test strips, but sometimes it's what you got to do, you know? Yeah, I don't get near the citrus I was getting from the paper. This is immediately I get that dry roasted coffee bean smell.
Spicy. Yeah, on skin definitely. There's also saffron in it.
It's got a little bit of a leathery feel to it. That could be the saffron, but is there leather in here?
No, but I get the leather as well.
There's no leather
Yeah.
note anyways.
Yeah.
It's just a series of accords that make it. There's no such thing. For those of you that didn't know, there's no such thing as a leather oil. It's a series of notes to make the accord.
You can't extract oil from leather?
Yeah. It's like trying to make it out of skin, basically.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah.
So, this is pretty laid back. Let me see if I can get a spray.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, it doesn't even want to out of my wow. Yeah. That's what happens when the nozzle's out. Yeah. I got quite the dose. Because I feel like that little bit of dab didn't give me enough to really enjoy it. I could get the coffee bean. Oh yeah, much more robust. It's much more spicy.
Mm-hmm.
Much more spicy now that I have a good dose on my hand.
Do you like it?
It seems I do. It seems very simple though. Like it's not real complex. It doesn't seem like it's trying to do too much. It's pretty straightforward. This is a nice early morning type of fragrance to get your day started kind of fragrance.
Yeah,
it's uplifting. It's got a brightness to it. Maybe a little caffeine vibe because of this coffee bean smell. Very laid back, but not like a mellow laid back, like just a chill, getting the day started type of feel to it.
It's funny. I usually wear it to bed because I wake up to what's left of it.
The chill feel falls right into that too.
Do you want me to tell you what it is?
Yeah, what is this? Absolutely.
This one is called Cheaper Shot by Olfactive Studio.
I've seen that bottle before.
Yeah.
I've seen that bottle. The New York one, the New York fragrance is the only one I've ever smelled, and it was 4 years ago.
New York.
Was the original Sin Explorer.
New York? Is that what it's called?
I want to say it's something to do with New York.
Yes. Is it the one that kind of smells like Santal 33?
Yes.
Yes, the red-ish juice. Yeah.
That's the one that I smelled. It was at the first Sin Explorer, but I don't even remember it that much. I remember I wasn't a big fan of it because I don't like Santal 33. I'm one of the few.
It was better than Santal.
It was better, but I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan, and it was like when I smelled that one, I just kind of moved on.
Yeah.
And I ended up spending a lot of time at Kajal's booth. Because I love that it's a nice touch that instead of test strips, they do the little ring flowers. You spray the flower, and you go around sniffing it.
What?
It's very unique to them. This is getting better and better as it settles. It's getting a little dry. Nice though. Very nice though. So of 10, we've had 8 lose the nozzle.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
You don't need to apologize for that. It's decants, you know. That's
never happened before, but
this one has a yellowish, almost orange hue, not quite peach color.
Okay. All right, this one I'm very interested in your opinion.
Fucking pressure's on, Jesus.
A little bit.
So I got to give it a bunch of spray. You know what? Since the pressure's really on.
Oh no! What if you hated it? Oh,
son of a bitch!
Just shower. No, seriously?
It fucking popped out. But I got a full spray. It popped out on the spray that went on. So I have a spray. That's hilarious. I'm sorry. That's funny. So okay, pressure's on. This one's a little bit more of a challenge.
Yeah.
This is not an everyday wear. Melissa's in the house. What's going on? What's going on, Nilla Wafers? Good to see you.
Hi, Melissa.
Maybe it was just that opening blast, but I don't feel the same way I did when I first sniffed it.
What do you like
weird.
about it?
It's weird. I don't know what I like about it. I don't know what I don't like about it. I'm trying to figure this one out. This one's odd. This one's very odd. Like I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to articulate what I'm smelling here. Because it's not any one specific note that jumps out.
No.
It's almost got a sour nature to it at the top.
Mm-hmm. Guess, yeah.
It's like a sour fruit.
Yes, yeah, grape.
It's
Is
sour grape.
in it. Yeah, so it's a reimagined fougere. And
Really?
instead of oak moss, instead of lavender, they used grape.
It definitely changes it. There's a green spice that's hiding in the background that I feel wants to come out more. It is getting better as it calms down, but that opening was just like, ooh, this is an oddball, you know?
Immortelle it's very strong in this one as well.
Reimagining of a fougere. I like that idea. That sour tone settling but not fading. It's calming down.
Yeah.
It's not as prominent, but it's still there. I don't know. This is one that I feel is a grower, not a shower. Like it's not going to grab you the first time you wear it. It's got to grow on you. You got to spend time with it. Because this one, I can't see being too captivating for the first spray for a lot of people because it's not for me. Obviously, for me. I can't speak for everyone. I guess that was the wrong way to say it.
It's an acquired taste.
Yeah, it's definitely acquired taste for sure.
Like Joe.
But it's one that you could fall in love with. Like Joe's an acquired taste. Is that what you just
said? No, Joe. We sent this to Joe as well. No, Joe. I love you.
No, it was funnier with him being an acquired taste.
No, like so we sent this to Joe as well, and he had the same reaction. He didn't really like it.
I don't not like it. I'm just trying to figure it out. It's one of those fragrances that I can see this taking time to really make a real decision on. It's not a favorable first impression fragrance.
That's fair.
Definitely not one that's like, oh God, yes, must buy. No, it's not that. It's not that kind of fragrance. I can't see too many people. Again, I'm trying to speak for a bunch of people when I say too many people, but for me, it's not one that captivates me immediately. It's intriguing though. I feel like there's a lot of potential here. There's a lot of potential for it to go either way, to be honest with you. This is one that is far from a safe blind buy. This is one that needs more than one sampling. Oh, Hillz, I was looking down.
Hey.
I was looking at the camera because I try to, when I talk, engage to the stuff, Hillz. Glad you could join us.
Yeah, me too. Thanks, my parents. Sorry. Oh, sorry.
I'm not a big fan of this one, Yara. I got to be honest with you. I'm not a big fan of it.
It's okay. Honestly, the more for me, the better.
You get there, you go.
If I could drink this, I would.
Really? You love it that much, huh?
Like I love it so much.
Oh wow!
It's called Weinstrasse by Chatillon Luxe.
Love the fleur de lis on the label.
Yeah,
speaks to my heart.
And it's like $60 for a.
Isn't it like a 69?
It's a 59 mil.
Oh, 50. They were off by 10.
Yeah.
We'll just call it 69 mil.
69 mil.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Yeah.
So Hillz, thoughts on my thoughts so far now that we have you on camera? Is there anyone who like, damn it, I can't believe he said that, or like, yes, he nailed it?
No, so many of them I was like, yes, you described it exactly how I felt about it. And I was really glad you liked Mango Thai Lime. It's one of my favorite, like, zesty summer easy grabs.
Yeah, very
and I even I think we sent it to Mel, and Mel loved it and bought a bottle as well.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting a bottle.
Yeah. I think the 50 mil is like 78 squiggly.
That's the only one I wrote on the test strip, so I don't forget.
Yeah. What is it? Great British Pounds? Is that the squiggle L?
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, pounds.
It's fantastic. It's definitely the one that I need a bottle of the group. And then number 2, Enchanted Forest, is the most interesting to me out of all of them because of the heft of greenery and the realism to the scent profile.
I did a video about that one. I went out into the woods behind my parents' house. Like my sister and I hiked out, and because it just reminds me of walking through the woods when I was little. You know, much like before there was so much technology and other things to do. My parents would just lock us outside, and
that's what being a kid used to be. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So
come home when it gets dark.
Exactly.
This is fantastic. This is one that I'm gonna have to try on skin because there's a possibility that I would want to get a bottle with this one just because it's so interesting compared to all the rest. Yes, I really love the hay and the leather fragrance. That's another one I could see myself wanting to spend some more time with. Those are mainly the three: mango, Thai lime, enchanted forest, and what was the name of the leather hay fragrance?
Destrier. We'll send you the list.
Yeah. Text me the list for sure because that's the three that. I mean, mango, Thai, lime for sure. I'm buying a bottle like within the next couple of days.
Yeah.
The other two, though, I'm going to need to spend some time with them on skin. But I'm sniffing Enchanted Forest right now. It is awesome.
Yeah, I like, even if I'm just like having a weird day, I like to smell it because it's just very nostalgic for me. Oh, it's fine. I can hover.
No, you can sit down. You've been driving. It's okay.
I'm a good hover. Yeah, I sit down because I've been driving so much. I should sit somewhere.
Yeah. Hurry up and sit down.
Yeah. But no, I really love that fragrance. We actually gave a bottle to Ashkan. When he stopped to visit us in Lexington briefly. But so Vagabond Prince is owned by the people that own Fragrantica.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so when you buy it, like if you go on Fragrantica and look up the name of the perfume, underneath of it has like instructions for how to purchase it. But
damn. That kind of ruins it for me because I don't want to support Fragrantica at all, but I really like this.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Bertrand de
I don't know
Chafour.
if y'all heard me call it lately, but I call it Trograntica now. I don't even call it Fragrantica anymore.
Oh, just because the comments and stuff on it?
Oh yeah, it's basically a hateful subreddit. So it's like I don't really want to
dreadful.
It,
I'm glad when they go through and they like delete some of the comments. Like I get really frustrated when all of the very like do you remember when Gender Fluid, the brand came out?
Yeah.
And people were just saying that all of the fragrances smelled like
the poop
or whatever. Yeah, the poop or the SpongeBob thing.
Yeah.
It's just
Disney fragrances, all that stuff. The anal fragrance.
Exactly. I was trying not to say that on your channel. I didn't know what the rules were.
No, it's fine. I curse. I say fuck, all that good stuff on here. It's all good. Live streams, it's all good.
Okay.
No, yeah, that's the thing. There's certain listings that are helpful, but that's the frustrating thing. It's not because of the trolling that my two fragrance pages get. It is what it is. I don't care. That doesn't affect sales. What it does affect is when somebody's genuinely trying to seek out information. That makes it such a difficult place because you don't know what's legitimate and authentic opinions on a fragrance when you read through some of that stuff. I mean, some of it we know because we're so into this, but somebody new into this, trying to turn it into a little more of a hobby and wanting to dive into this world a little more, it's not the most helpful place like it could be or like it used to be. You know?
For sure.
That's my issue with them. It's like there's other sites now that do that job, that it's about the legitimate information to help people. It's not about
I agree.
A free-for-all, I'm all for freedom of speech, but there's got to be some limitations when it comes to an informational site like that. It's an educational purpose website.
Yeah. It makes you wonder if like they can make an algorithm to weed out this stupid stuff. But
anyway, enough about that.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you heard, we're gonna save the other package for when I see you guys.
Yeah. So do you want us just to send the ones that you saw today, like from the blind ones? Do you want us just to send
so it's
like
1 through 11.
1 through 11. Okay.
Yeah, it's 1 through 11. So 12 through 15, we're gonna keep
cool
those in
beans
mind for when we get together.
We'll bring paper too, because
I always have a ton of test strips.
Cool. Yeah, because and all those Bortnikoffs those will be weird to smell on paper though. We might just start putting stuff on the knees.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, a lot of stuff is weird on paper. I hate test strips, but when it comes to the amount like this, you kind of have to. You don't just go spraying everywhere.
Yeah. Did you try a fruit leather yet? No, fruit. No, bro. Look at the candy. Find the candy.
Finally. Oh. That's the name of it. No, I haven't tried the candy yet. She's like, bro. Let's try this. Let's see if this is macro friendly. 10 grams of sugar. Oh,
not.
Cheat day was yesterday, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Listen, you're hanging out with Hillz and Yara. You can get over it.
That's exactly why I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try this out.
Is that the pomegranate one? I think I said pomegranate.
Mm-hmm. All three of them are pomegranate.
Oh, the pomegranate's my favorite.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Strawberry's not good.
Oh, that's phenomenal.
Mm-hmm. I love a good candy.
Made with real fruit puree concentrate. No artificial flavors or certified synthetic colors.
Yeah.
That's delicious.
Target. They're just as good as like fruit roll-ups, but slightly less
It's actually
gross.
better than fruit roll-ups, to be honest with you.
Mhm.
It doesn't smell inauthentic. Like this smells like taste. Why I keep smelling? Tastes like actual fruit, you know?
Yeah.
I'm so used to saying smell. We're doing a fragrance live stream.
Mhm. How's your finger?
Oh, yeah, sniff your finger. Yep.
It's much more dry and woody than it was before.
This is how I'm
the
gonna
leather
start
calmed
cleaning
down.
him.
Yeah, the leather calmed down greatly.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks weird. I'm just sniffing.
Yeah. It's funny because in sign language, like this is like lying. So it's like lying.
Yeah, it's literally like just these two knuckles. It's
Yeah.
perfect spot for it to do this. But
It's nice.
yeah, this is one that I think I could get down with for sure. But mango Thai lime,
Hmm.
depending on shipping, I may have a bottle when you see me.
Yeah. Oh, fancy. Yeah, I
I'm
don't
gonna
think you
put
can
that
get it.
down.
I don't know if you can get it anywhere in the States. Like I think the only place is really Cat. Well, wow. I think the only place you can get it is on her website out of England. But
well, then I won't have it by the time you see me because shipping times. But I'm gonna grab it in the next couple of days.
It's
Like I may
okay.
grab it right after the stream.
Yeah.
Thank you for sending these to me. This was fun. Just some random stuff to sniff.
Yeah. We tried to do a little bit of everything. We have a very weird, eclectic. Yeah, not weird, eclectic.
Very diverse collection, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really funny. So I teach at the local grooming school, and there's this young girl who like every time I go in, she comments on my fragrance, and she showed me a picture of her dad's perfume collection, which was like 6 bottles, but 2 of which were Aventus, and like
it's a status thing. It's like buying a Rolex, right?
Yeah, and her perfume collection, which was like what is
Britney
the juicy
Spears,
one?
Fantasy.
Yeah, Britney Spears and Juicy Couture and that sort of thing. And so I made her some samples. I sent her my
Probably blew her away.
Yeah, she was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, so she was looking at the Fragrantica thing and she's like picking out fragrances and she's like, that's a pretty bottle. So that's how she picks out fragrances. So these were very different from the fragrances that we had her smell.
Well, yeah, I could imagine. For sure. I'm more of a hobbyist like you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but that's funny to hear her husband has 6 fragrances and 2 bottles of Aventus. That's quite funny.
Yeah, yeah. Bless her heart.
So I appreciate you doing this. We're at an hour and 18 minutes. I wish you could have been here sooner.
I'm sorry.
No,
blame my parents.
No reason I blame your parents. Mom and Dad, this is your fault.
Yeah.
No, you'll probably never see this.
Yeah, they decided that they wanted to pick Finn up early for Easter weekend. So yeah.
Well, this was fun though. Yeah, I had a blast with Yara. This was the first time I really get to cut up with Yara a little bit. We've only been on screen together like maybe once, I think, on Yara.
Yeah,
once for like 2 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, on Joey's channel, I believe.
Yeah, Yara's a blast sometimes.
Well, we're gonna have a blast next weekend. It's gonna be a great time next week.
I'm not the same in person. Just so you know.
You're not. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Depending. I think it's a good thing. I'm better in person for sure.
Yara will have a beverage in her, so yeah.
Oh well, yeah, you're gonna cut up. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, there will be beverages available for those that partake.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
I'll bring tea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a drinker, so I'll be drinking like a diet soda of some sort. They have Pepsi over there, so it'll be Diet Pepsi.
Yeah, diet whatever or
macro friendly for me.
Unsweet tea.
Oh God.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
So ladies, thank y'all again so much. I can't wait to see y'all next week. Everybody that hung out with us in the chat, thank you all for being here. I greatly appreciate it. I'll make sure to link Hillz' channel down below and definitely go check out her content. For those of you that are coming to Chicago for April 15th for the Cannoli Prom / launch of Royale XXX, I look forward to seeing all of you there.
And my birthday.
What day is your birthday?
The 15th.
On the 15th. What?
Yeah.
And it's Hillary's birthday. For the love of God, what a great day to celebrate, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So how old are you going to be? You want to say?
33.
33.
Yeah.
Right. He's 5 years younger than me. I'm an old man at this point. I'm almost 40.
Oh, God. No, you're not. No.
I'm getting there. But thank you all so much for being here. It was great to see all of you. Thank you, lovely ladies, for doing this and sending these my way. Part 2 coming next weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Part 2 will be in person. We'll be doing this. So
awesome.
Everybody have a great one, and we'll see you on the next one.
Toodles.